And are you in Moscow now?
Yes, I am. Natalia and Bogdan here. We will start. Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alina Kanti, and I am a guide of our discussion. And this is Open Yoga English Speaking Club. I welcome the participants who are here today, and we have new participants. And in few moments, we will know who are they. So please introduce yourself, short, your name, nickname, and group if you are a student, and where you from.
I will be the first, yeah?
Yes.
My name is Lina. My nickname is Astra. I'm a first-year student of Aruna Group. I live in Nizhny Novgorod.
And now where are you?
I live now. I'm near Nizhny Novgorod, little town near Nizhny Novgorod, Kstova.
How is name?
City is called Kstova. It is situated in 30 kilometers to the west from Nizhny Novgorod.
We have a guest, Bogdan, yes, from Serbia. Please, Bogdan.
Hello, I am Bogdan Spasic. I don't really have a nickname, so yeah. I'm from Serbia, from city of Novi Sad, and I was a student of programming on the faculty of Novi Sad, but I'm not anymore. So.
And we have new participant, Natalia.
Hello, my name is Natalia, and my nickname is Nati Parvati. I am a second-year student of a Vidya group of Open Yoga University from Moscow.
From Moscow. Thank you. And I'm also now in Moscow, like Natalia, but actually I'm living in Serbia, but now I'm in Moscow, and we will speak today about holiday. I'm very happy that you are here. I hope that we will hear a very interesting story about your own experience and about your traditional, your family traditional, or maybe your own traditional, maybe you have that. So it's very interesting, and we will share our experience. We will share our thinking about it, and something else we will see. And what is your favorite holiday and why? How do you celebrate this holiday? Nina? Please turn on your microphone.
My favorite holiday is New Year. New Year was my favorite holiday also in childhood and as an adult. I do really like decorating my home, my house, decorating a Christmas tree. I really enjoy with preparing some gifts for my relatives and my friends. And I think for people in Russia, New Year is really most important holiday because we usually divide our life in some periods, and this period is a year, and New Year is the time when we make some plans for our life, when we set some goals, and when we can analyze our life for the previous year and do some plans and have some dreams. For me, in New Year is a time when we all dream about something very good. That's all.
Yes, thank you. Natalia, do you like New Year?
Yes, I also like New Year, as all Russians, I think so. It's also my favorite holiday because we celebrate it with my family and my friends, and I prepare delicious dishes for this holiday, and everyone give gifts to friends and to relatives. It's pleasant preparations. All people are filled with new hopes and goals, and we also expect something new in New Year and wishes. Our we discuss our plans for New Year and believe that all our plans will come true.
Maybe not. It's in this year, 2020.
Yes, it was very difficult year for everyone, I think.
Yeah. And Bogdan, do you like New Year?
Well, I like New Year, but here in Serbia, New Year isn't that big of. I mean, it is a holiday, but it's not that big of a holiday, especially because we also celebrate 14th of January. We call it Serbian New Year. It's New Year from the calendar. I don't know, Julian calendar, I think. The religious calendar, Orthodox calendar. But my favorite holiday is probably Christmas, because in my family we always celebrate it together, and I have very very fond memories of it, and yeah, that's probably my favorite holiday.
In Russian, we call it Старый Новый год. So old
Yeah.
New Year.
Yeah, it's New Year by the old calendar. That's
Yeah.
probably why. Yeah.
You know, in Russian language, we like these phrases like yes, no, or do you want this? And you will answer yes, no, probably, or something like this, and old New Year. And I know that in Serbia you have very special holiday, Slava. I have no idea how it's in English. Could you please tell us a little about Slava and your family holiday?
So I don't think it has a translation to English. I think it just called Slava in English too. It's basically the day of the saint of one family. So in my family, it's Sveti Nikola, Saint Nicholas. It's probably Sveti Nikola in Russian too. And it's 19th December. And it's also one of my favorite holidays. Basically, the whole family gathers and celebrates the day of that saint, and also invite people who don't celebrate that saint but another one. And so, I mean, it's not universal on 19th December, just for my family. I mean, Sveti Nikola is a pretty popular saint in Serbia, so a lot of families celebrate on that day. But there's probably, I don't know, maybe even hundreds of different dates for Slava, and depending on which family you're in, you're celebrating that one.
And I know that you have 3 days for this day on your work, you know. And how do you celebrate this holiday?
Well, my family, I mean, most families do that. So in the morning you go to church, and I can't remember the word, but kolač, you get your kolač blessed by the, I don't know.
Kolač is a kind of bread, yes?
Yes, basically. And that's beginning of the day, and then basically you come home and celebrate with your family until the guests come, and then when the guests come, you offer them wine and I don't know that it's called koljivo. I don't know how it's called in
Special Serbian
in English. It's I think it's made from wheat. So, but it doesn't matter. So you offer them that, and then when all the guests come, there's a meal. It's almost always dinner, and there's a lot of dishes. And depending if your Slava is during the days of fasting, I don't know how it's called in Russian. So when you eat only, you can't eat meat, and yeah, or if it is in those months, then you shouldn't prepare meat for the guests, but some people still do because it's tasty and it's better. But we don't, and our Slava falls in those days, so we always have a lot of different fish and to eat. And and it's also the Slava technically lasts 3 days, but most guests come on first day to Slava, but there's like an unwritten rule to be prepared all 3 days. If someone comes, you have to serve him, and like he came on the first day.
Poor woman in this family, because she have to have a lot of food.
Yes, yeah. And there's also like some saints days, some Slavas fall on. So also if it is not during those fasting days, but it falls, let's say, on Wednesday or Friday, because even when it's not months where you have to not eat meat, you should be not eating only fish on Wednesday and Friday. That's like a church tradition. So some Slavas can fall on, let's say, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And so people who celebrate those must have prepared the meat for Tuesday, and then if someone shows up on Wednesday, they can't serve them meat because it's Wednesday and you shouldn't eat meat, so they have to prepare fish or something, and then on Thursday again they can prepare meat again. Yeah, it's complicated a little bit.
Poor woman.
Yeah.
It must be team of women for this celebrate.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. And I think we like New Year. We love New Year. I also like very much New Year because I'm waiting for miracle in this day, and I think we have the same traditional uh, because our Дед Мороз, please help me how it's in English.
Father Frost.
Sorry,
Father Frost. Ну, Дед Мороз,
Father
Father
Frost.
Frost. Mhm.
Uh-huh. Thank you. Father Frost has red clothes like Saint Nicholas. Yes. So maybe, and our traditional to celebrate New Year, it's Sovietian celebrate. It's not all because you have this Christmas also, and now our tradition is change. It's interesting. And do you like to give gifts, and which gifts for which kind of gifts do you like? Maybe handmade, or do you like to buy gifts? Lina, Natalia.
I do. I like preparing gifts, especially for my children. Usually, my husband and I, we prepare some Lego for our two sons. And in 1st of January, my husband and I, we construct something from this Lego with great pleasure. As for my sister and mother, I also like to prepare gifts for them for New Year. I usually give my gifts for them are usually some cosmetics. I also like cosmetics, and they always gives me some creams or lipsticks or to try, just to try. I know that I don't like to do gifts in a hurry. That's why I start preparing for New Year in September usually.
Oh,
And I with all my friends, girlfriends from the university, we usually send postcards, real postcards by real post to each other. So every one of us has 10 postcards every New Year. That's our traditional. And usually we meet with my friends and we prepare one gift and write our names in sheets of paper, put it into some, and every of us with blind method take some sheet of paper, and I give my gift to that girl that that I choose. So that's our traditions.
oh, thank you. And do you like to prepare your gifts by your hand in some cases?
No, I don't like to do this. I prepare to buy something because I really enjoy choosing some gifts for my relatives and for my friends. I like to buy these gifts.
Do you like to buy these gifts in the internet or in supermarket, market house?
I usually prefer offline.
Oh, bad connection.
Not. I prefer to buy it in a real shop, in offline.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because the atmosphere.
Yes, I like shopping. I like the way that different shops decorate their stores in supermarkets. I like music. I like the atmosphere. So I really like to choose some gifts.
Natalia, what about you? Your microphone, please turn on.
Okay. I also like to give gifts more than to get gifts, and I prefer to order all gifts online because I have no time to go to supermarkets and trade centers, and now today I was in a trade center and it's so crowded. Crowds of people choose gifts, and it's very hard for me. I don't like crowded of people, and I always choose all gifts in internet and order it. That's all.
Do you have to prepare a lot of gifts for New Year, or only for your family? Maybe you have not family.
I prepare for my closest friends and for my family. Also for my dog.
For your dog, really?
Yes. She
In which
she always waiting for вкусняшки.
вкусняшки?
Да.
Tasty food.
Yes, tasty food.
Interesting, very interesting. And do you prepare this gift for your dog only in New Year or on each
for her birthday also I prepare, and for New Year.
Wow. Very lucky dog.
Yes, she is very lucky dog.
Is she small?
3 years old. We had a puppies this year. It was a great pleasure. 8 puppies.
8. And
8 puppies.
What did you decide to do with them?
We sell it.
Huh? Okay.
Business also.
Very success business.
Yes, it's success business, I should say.
Thank you. Bogdan, what about you?
Well, I don't really like giving gifts because I never know what to gift someone, even when they're pretty close to me, like even to close family. If it was up to me, I probably wouldn't know what to buy. So and we also don't give gifts on New Year's. I mean, my family at least, we never exchanged gifts for New Year's. We only, I mean, it's not that big of a holiday in Serbia. We only, I mean, there's gifts for weddings or something, but I don't count that. We give gifts only on birthdays.
Only on birthdays?
Yes, generally. I mean, when we were kids, our grandparents and and uncle would give us gifts for, I don't know, Christmas, but not big gifts, just something small. But the big gifts were only on birthdays. And
Okay,
so
small gifts like chocolate or
yeah, like chocolate or some toy or something not that important.
it's okay.
And so on birthdays, I always try to I will try to gift within a group. Like if let's say we're gifting something to a family member, I always gift with my with my parents, let's say, or with my parents and brothers. We have we gift something together, so we combine, let's say, 5 gifts into one, so it's a big gift and we gift that. Or when I'm gifting something to friends, we always organize a group of, it depends how big a present is. So sometimes it takes up like 10 of my friends to buy something big. But anytime I don't do that, I try to give a gift myself, I just end up not having a gift on the day I'm supposed to give it, and I buy some wine or something. I don't like doing that.
It's clever when you prepare common present. When I was a student in when I was student to be a director of theater, we prepared every year gift for birthday of our master, and it was very complicated for us because before his birthday we started to discuss what will be clever, what will be beautiful present for him. Oh, it's and always we had pain, you know, but because we prepared common present, could bought very big and expensive book, maybe 20 thousands rubles one book, something like this. But it's really interesting.
Yeah, so
when you are together, your possibility are more.
Actually, this chair that I'm sitting on was a gift for my 18th birthday from my whole family. So yeah, I mean close family, my parents and my brothers.
Good. What holidays do you celebrate more with your family? And if it's not, maybe we also answered on this. I want to ask you one more question for thinking. What do you think? Why is it important to celebrate something? Why is it important to celebrate some traditionals celebrate or holiday? Or maybe it's not important.
Well, I think celebrating of some holidays is very important for family. Celebrating joins us, gives us an occasion to meet each other, to eat something delicious, to sit together, to have some days in a year that we can communicate with each other, with closest relatives, or with our uncles, grandmothers, grandparents. And I think it's very important, and it makes us happier. And in my family, there are several main holidays that we celebrate with each other. The first one and the most important is New Year. The second one, we always celebrate International Women's Day, the 8th of March, and 23rd of February is a day that we congratulate our men in Russia, the day of Red Army. And also in our culture, weddings day are very important, and birthdays. These are main holidays that we celebrate with our family.
Thank you. Natalia, are you agree?
Yes, I agree with Lina. And I have also tradition on my birthday. I live away from Moscow with my friends and with my husband. It's tradition of 3 years. I was in Dubai, in Budapest, and this year I will go to Istanbul. Such a tradition.
In which month you have your
In
birthday?
January. In January.
So it will be soon.
Yes.
We will go to Istanbul.
I'm waiting.
Warm country.
Yes, I'm waiting for my birthday.
Yeah. This winter is frosty. Not
Yes.
like last year.
I like frosty winter because I'm from Far East. I lived in Khabarovsk, and it's very comfortable weather for me, more than warm winter.
Yes, this place is maybe more comfortable. And Bogdan, what do you think? Why is it important to celebrate?
Well, it's important, like Lina said, because it brings family together. And yeah, and also, if you ask me, some holidays are important because for the whole nation, let's say, like Slava in Serbia, it's important because it keeps the national tradition alive, and it keeps our identity our own. I mean, so we don't lose it.
Yes, I agree with you all. And also, I think that knowledge can be translated, как-то перенесено, can be, you can get knowledge as not only transfer, yes, can be transferred not only in books, in direct transfer, when some teacher will tell you, oh, please do this, don't do this. And early, I think, by my opinion, people can get this knowledge from their life, from their style of life. And we had a lot of social потрясения, would be in English. Social
Disasters? No?
maybe disasters. Thank you. And after that, we have this situation that now we don't have style of life from our parents, and every new generation creates a new style of life. And on one hand, it will be cool, but on the other hand, it's not cool. So celebrate. It's very important to keep traditional also. Yes, and when we have this, we can understand something about life, about ourselves, by my opinion. And I always ask you, please feel free, and you can say something, you can ask something if you want, and any comments, any proposals, And
I want to add that some days ago I took a notebook when I set my goals for 2020 year. I had a lot of fun reading these goals because this year was really unexpected, and all my goals were almost all my goals didn't become true, but it was very interesting to read them. I had a lot of goals connected with traveling, with offline education, and meeting my friends, meeting my relatives. And that is very interesting how our life have changed this year.
Mhm.
So
Would you like
now it's time to set new goals for next year. And it's very interesting what the next year will be for us.
And would you like to set new goals for New Year?
Yes, I will.
Oh.
But I think these goals will be will be connected with some online activity or something like this. So we should plan our lives in new reality, I think.
You think it will be new reality?
Until we get some вакцина или что там. Until society will solve the problem of this virus, I think our life will differ from our common life. Bill Gates said that we will solve the problem of coronavirus in 2022. So this year will be, I think, also online year.
I hope it will be not.
Maybe.
Now very days full of miracles will come very soon. So maybe they will change our life, our reality.
So in New Year's Eve, we should all dream of it, and it will become true.
And common dreams to get out, Okay, Natalia, Bogdan, do you have to say something?
Oh, uh, I just like to add on to the traditions that I was speaking about. But in Serbia, it has become more and more common to celebrate, and not within the family, but people celebrate Halloween more and more. So I really don't like that, because I mean I'm fine with some people I don't know, celebrating it, but I don't like it. I don't like it being advertised, and so many people celebrating it, because it's not our tradition. I mean, more and more young people don't care about the old holidays, like Slava, for example, and they would rather celebrate Halloween. And I think that's bad for future generations. That's all I have to say.
Why it will be bad?
Because, like I said, our nation, our people are losing their identity. They are being silently assimilated into the Western world. Because Halloween is not our holiday. It has no basis in our culture. I mean, at least that on that day that we celebrate, I don't celebrate, but the people celebrate, and I don't like. I mean, it's okay to respect it. I mean, no, I don't want to downgrade that holiday for people that celebrate it. I just think it's not. It shouldn't be that widely celebrated in our country.
And I know that in Serbia you don't celebrate 8th of March.
I mean, we don't celebrate. We don't gather the entire family to celebrate it, but there's always something. Like me and my brothers always gift something to our mother and to grandmother, to aunts, and that. So all women in family, and to to female friends also. And also, I don't. We have a. That's not a family holiday, but it's a holiday. The 1st of May. I don't know if you have that in Russia. It's like workers' day, I think it's called. It is I mean, it's called Workers' Day, but on that day nobody works. Everything is closed, and everyone goes out because it's 1st of May. Everyone goes out to nature and makes some barbecue, and that's like a tradition. But that's also a new tradition. So, yeah, it's not something very old. Maybe in the past 50 years.
We also have 3 days in beginning of May, and we have a rest these days. And we can go to other countries and like a little holiday, vacation.
Vacation. And I have some question as Mother's Day. Some days ago in Russia, we began to celebrate Mother's Day, and it is in the last Sunday of November. When I lived in Belarus, Mother's Day was, I think, in spring or something like this. And I asked my friend that live in Norway, And she said that they, in Norway, they celebrate Mother's Day in February. So this holiday in different countries, people celebrate in different dates. And as for Serbia, when do you celebrate Mother's Day?
Well, I don't really know, but I know that we do. I mean, we do celebrate it, but it's not. Again, it's like the 8th of March. Usually, just give a gift to your mother or something, but it's not a big celebration. Like, you probably don't even gather, maybe the close family, but not the entire family for it. So that's why I don't know when it is, but I do know that we have it sometime. I can Google it, probably.
I heard about Mother's Day maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and in my childhood, I never heard about it. I think it's also new wave.
And I think that all these international holidays like Halloween, St. Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, they are all, I think they are commercial because working in trading, I know that it's a good occasion to sell more for example, for our company, every holiday is a good chance to make some sales, to sell more our products, because all people should buy some gifts for their relatives. That's why our social media we write about every holiday. Oh, St. Valentine's Day is coming. You should buy our products to congratulate your mother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and all the companies in social media, on TV, on other medias, they all tell us about these international holidays to give some profit, to get some profit for them. They stimulate us to buy more. This is my opinion.
I agree. Natalia, did you want to say something?
I also agree with Lina because I think all new holidays, it's not holidays for me. I don't celebrate Halloween, I don't celebrate St. Valentine's Day and Mommy's Day. Also, I heard about this holiday this year only. For me, our traditional Russian holidays, it's closer for me. Yes, 8th of March, 23rd of February, and 9th of May. New Year. I don't celebrate 20 Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, and I celebrate only New Year and наше традиционное Рождество.
Orthodox.
Orthodox, yes, Orthodox Christmas. And it's helps us to keep our tradition and our traditions. It's much more, I think, for my opinion, it's much more important that celebrate Western holidays. I agree with Bogdan also.
Just I want to clarify. When I said Christmas, I mean the Orthodox Christmas. It's on the 7th of January. Yeah, so I mean that Christmas. We don't celebrate the other Christmas.
Catholic.
Yeah. It's Catholic. Catholic.
And as for my relatives that live in Belarus and they're Catholic, the main holiday for them is Easter. As for my family, we usually decorate eggs, or sometimes very seldom we go to church. But for me, and Easter is a holiday when I decorate eggs with my children and nothing more. And for my relatives that live in Belarus, Catholic religious, it is a really great holiday for them. Maybe perhaps the most important. But I think for Russian people, all the religious holidays are not so important because of our history. Maybe Soviet history.
Because of Soviet history. I know a lot of friends, they are Jewish, yes, евреи.
Jewish.
And they are looking like светские. Without religion, without connection with religion people. And in their Instagram, I always can see some photos and videos with their traditional celebration. And it's very interesting. They keep it. They keep it, but they have very dramatic history also. It's for reasoning. Thank you very much for our discussion. Our time is up. Thank you for your brave that you can. You know, I like this atmosphere when everyone says something, asks something without any plan. And of course, we will have plan on each meeting, but without plan, it's more close to life. So we will see each other next week, and we will see when we'll have topic not with, connect with yoga, and we will invite you, Bogdan, again. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your comment, Lina and Natalia, and have a good week. And be healthy. Take care about yourself and about your relatives. And see you next Sunday. Bye bye.
See you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.